So DKOldies, apparently they were tired of not being in the spotlight because they made some comments today that put them right back in the spotlight. And earlier today, somebody on Twitter sent me a few clips from a Facebook live stream that the DKOldies actually posted earlier today, just unboxing like a random collection that came into the shop. And there's some very interesting comments, and there's some other stuff to talk about too, so let's get into it. And I say back into the spotlight because frankly, over the last month or so, DKOldies has actually been laying low. They haven't been making weird comments, they haven't been making weird videos like they were for a while, kind of just like backhanded, like, yeah, we do refurbish stuff. They haven't been making those for the past month or so, which is good to see. I mean, there's still a bit of controversial stuff out there that they've been putting out there, but not much until today when this guy sent me some clips. So let's just start and watch these. All right, so here's clip number one from the Facebook live stream. Let's just let's watch and observe.
Let's see, we've got baseball stars. Y'all don't actually refurbish consoles. Matthew, we do. While I'm streaming live right here, just a glance over at our crack cleaning team. Like 20 people over there are working on cleaning stuff up. Don't know what to tell you now. Let's continue.
So it appears here that Joey is reading a comment that somebody left during the Facebook live stream and said that you guys don't refurbish consoles. And Joey's clearly coming back at him pretty strongly saying, yeah, we do refurbish consoles. Look at these 20 people over here cleaning stuff like that. That gives us so much of an indication that you guys are actually cleaning. Because, I mean, they've literally made videos saying they refurbish stuff and showing the whole process, and then they only did that for one console and didn't do it for the rest of the consoles they send out. And it's just like mind-blowing that they're still going down this path of, yeah, we do refurbish consoles, and they're doubling down on it. Like we've seen so many YouTube videos. Even recently, Austin Evans came out with a video, and he got non-refurbished stuff when he ordered refurbished consoles, and it's just like, it's wild. Like they're still doubling down on it, and he's clearly not happy that people are calling him out on it, and like, it's just, it's amazing. Like, come on, guys. Like, well, and then he calls him, I didn't catch this part correctly. I don't know if he says cracked cleaning team, like CRACKED, or just crack cleaning team. Either way, I think it could go either way. Crack is as in, you know, cleaning the cracks of the systems. Like, I don't know why you'd have a whole team for that, but maybe they do. Or cracked as in like the slang term that Gen Z uses now for like a very good, which is even funnier, calling them a very good refurbishing team when they, like, no offense to them, like they're doing what they're told, but they're clearly getting directions to not actually open up the consoles and clean stuff. Like, wiping down the outside is not refurbishing a console. Come on, guys. But let me just show you the next clip, because there's two more. So clip number 2 here, and it gets better.
No, you don't. There's a lot of people getting consoles from you that are not refurbished. Dustin, are you referring to a few YouTube videos? Because we've been in business for over 20 years with thousands of great reviews all out there all over the web.
Coming in every day.
So this clip is just even funnier because he says there's a few YouTube videos out there claiming they don't refurbish consoles, where in fact, like, you can just search DKOldies on the search bar in YouTube, and there are so many of them. Like, so many people have experienced the whole DKOldies, and sure, there's probably a few out there that are refurbished, but in general, the majority of them are not refurbished. They're not even opened. And they're just doubling down on the fact that, yeah, we do refurbish consoles, and it's just like a slap in the face to everybody that's bought a console from them and had a bad experience. And it's just like amazing that they're just still doubling down on this and claiming that they do refurbish consoles and invalidating any of the YouTube reviews. And it's amazing that they're using the thousands of reviews over the last 20 years, which honestly doesn't seem like that much if they've been open for 20 years, to validate the claims that they do refurbish. And like, those two things don't go hand in hand. Like, it's just the fact that until like last December, nobody was actually buying the consoles and opening them up and seeing what they looked like on the inside. So just amazing. But let's go on to clip number 3, because there's still one more. All right, so clip number 3, let's watch this one.
And Luigis Mansion. Benjamin, it's you again. Show the refurbishing process since you all clean everything. Benjamin, you seem to be pretty hung up on this, man. What's going on? What do you got going on? Tony Hawk's Underground.
So this one is weird because, like, Joey is very clearly like not happy with this guy that's making the comments. I'm assuming it's probably the same guy making the comment, and he is not happy at all. And it's just amazing because Benjamin is making a good point. Like, guys, show us the refurbishing process for all the consoles if that's actually what you're doing. But they know they're not, so they're just going to kind of brush over it. And he actually has a tone with this guy. Like, Joey is clearly under some stress right now. Probably because of the whole refurbishing outrage, which is like It's because you guys aren't refurbishing. Wild stuff, man. I can't believe they're still doubling down on this. And if you go to Facebook, like everybody on Facebook, they are on with DKOldies. They're sticking with DKOldies. Like I've been posting some videos to Facebook recently, and the comment sections on my videos are, oh man, I can't even read them anymore because they're just like so far out there. Check them out if you want to, but like I just cannot even read them anymore. But it's amazing that people can't see what's happening and can't see that they're not refurbishing stuff. But there's still a few more things to talk about. Let's go ahead and move on to those. So something else that DKOldies posted recently, which is kind of interesting and funny, is they posted this video that says DKOldies messed up. And they actually used Review Tech USA, Rich from Review Tech USA's thumbnail style on here, which is kind of funny, like fair to them. Like we've been using Joey's face on our thumbnails, so it's kind of funny they're using that. But just to, it's kind of just another knock that or another indication that they have clearly seen the videos of people making reviews about their products, and they're just ignoring them, frankly. But let's just click on this video because there's a few more things here. And first of all, they're kind of playing into the problem, but they're not addressing an actual problem. It's just somebody had a bad battery in the game and he sent it back, they replaced it, whatever, it's fine. Batteries die, no problem there. But then you go down and their pinned comment, it just says, "Thanks for filming your replacement. We ship out thousands of orders every day. Sometimes problems arise, but we are always just an email or phone call away to fix problems you might have with your order. Subscribe to this guy if you want to support a fantastic YouTuber." So there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, the first two sentences, it says we ship out thousands of orders every day. Do you really ship out that? That's like, I don't actually know. I haven't worked for DKOldies. I don't know how much they ship out a day, but thousands of orders a day, that's a lot. And let's run some numbers here, because I'm trying to figure out how much revenue they have in a year. If they ship out 1,000 orders a day, let's say they ship out 1,000 orders a day as they claim, and I'm going to be conservative here and say they have an average order of $50, which is honestly pretty low because you guys have seen their prices. So let's just say $50. That means they have $50,000 of revenue a day. Now let's say they only work Monday through Friday. I think they work on Saturdays too, but let's just say Monday through Friday. So what is that, like 300 days a year maybe? That comes out to $15 million in revenue. I mean, that seems pretty high, but like I don't know. Maybe they are making that much a year, but it's just interesting to see that comment that they ship out thousands of orders a day. And when you put it into perspective, I've spent probably $2,000 at DKOldies. If they're making $15 million a year, not even a drop in the bucket. But later on in this comment, they say, subscribe to the guy. There's a guy in the video that they take a video from. And this is Nintendo guy. He says, if you want to support a fantastic YouTuber, which I think is kind of funny because it's kind of like a backhanded slap to all the other people kind of saying that we're not fantastic YouTubers because we're making reviews of their products. They're not good. And frankly, if they send a refurbished product to me, it would be a good review. Like I just review what I see on my table. And another funny thing, I talked about this probably a month or two ago, but for a while, DKOldies was making these videos where they post these good reviews on their shorts. They basically take another person's video, re-upload it, and say, look at this good review this person left us. And it's funny because they all like just feel weird. And I'm not saying they're fake because I doubt they are fake, but it's very prompted that the DKOldies is saying, hey, leave us a good review and we might send you some free stuff, which I guess is fair, but like it's just, the whole situation is a little weird. Now, I haven't seen them post any of these recently because like if you look at the last couple rows of shorts, I don't think any of these are reviews from people, so maybe they've run out of them. I don't know, but they always just seemed a little weird. I just wanted to talk about that again. But another thing, guys, all these videos going up about their products and doing unboxing reviews, these have made an impact. Like if you look at their prices, they've come down. Like I don't know the exact prices they were, but like just looking at a Wii right here, they have it listed for $100, which I know in the past a Wii on DKOldies was a lot more than $100. And this is a Wii that comes with, everything you need. Now, granted, they still say compatible Wii remote, so you don't know if you're getting an OEM or a third party. I'm sure it's probably third party. And this is another funny thing. If you look at this image right here, they now show two images. One image that's clearly an OEM controller, another one where it's photoshopped out where it's not an OEM controller. Like, I don't know what the point of that was. There's not even an option here to select a third party versus OEM controller, so they're kind of still leaving it up to chance, which is funny. But then if you just like look around, you can kind of see that their prices are coming down some. So it's making an impact. Like their prices are coming down. Not everything. I mean, prices are still high for non-refurbished consoles, but they are coming down. And another thing to note is I took a look at the PS3s and 360s a couple of days ago and noticed that they've made a pretty significant change here. So if you look on, let me just scroll to a PS3 I've purchased before. So I bought an 80 gig reverse, actually I bought a 60 gig, which I haven't unboxed yet. Still going to be a video on it soon. Oh, they haven't fixed that one. They have fixed like random listings where they've actually added the option for an OEM controller. Let me see if I can find it. All right, never mind. So the reverse compatible, which is just a backwards compatible. I don't know why they call it reverse compatible. They've actually changed it. If you look at the description, it says original Sony PlayStation 3 console and one original Sony wireless controller. because they finally learned that third-party controllers don't work on PS2 games on the PS3. That's one thing that they fixed, thankfully. I mean, I haven't ordered from them since they did that, so I don't know if they're actually implementing that or not. But one other thing, if you go to the 360 section, I bought a 60 gig player pack white in the past, and they actually included an option now to substitute an original white controller for $10 extra, which I think is actually somewhat reasonable. Now, the original price is still pretty high, especially if they send you a Xenon motherboard, but 10 extra bucks for OEM controller, at least they're giving the option now, which they did not before I made those other videos. So these videos are making an impact. So that's good to see that they're actually giving you the option now. And you'll also notice on this 360 listing that they have two images now, one with the X on the middle of the 360 controller photoshopped out, and one with it there. It doesn't like correlate whether you click none or OEM controller, but it's just, I thought that was funny that they just photoshopped it to take the OEM part out. You know, honestly, it's been quite a while since I made like one of these DKOldies news videos, because they've, like I said, they've been laying low. But with these clips today and these comments from Joey, like, man, they're just still doubling down on the fact that, yeah, we do refurbish consoles, but you're not, like, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below, guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.